Here's a quote. On an objection, you overrule. The prosecution accepts their witness committing perjury. It's improper. It's unethical. You said you're not going to tolerate it, and I object. And you make it clear to the jury.
Then why is he standing? And that's the thing. I would like to believe that there must be something between. By something, I just mean maybe the judge has grown tired of Lewin. Okay,
Yeah.
because Lewin does make proper objections, and again, we're not done with Tacopina's closing, but he did say improper things, and I pointed that out. I have never seen, and I've never seen it, and I've not done it. I have not personally attacked the opposing counsel, okay? Because that's improper. You can you can, attack the witness. I don't even know why you'd want to attack the witness, but you can point out inconsistencies in the statement, make an argument. But to personally attack the opposing counsel, I don't agree with that.
Yeah.
So I'm inclined to believe that the judge has grown tired of dealing with Lewin for 30 plus years.
Yeah, he's writing it down too. He's writing it down every time. He'd be like, "There's another one."
Yeah, because again, I do not, and even when it came to opening arguments, Tacopina did say a lot of improper things during opening arguments, and I could not understand why why the judge kept, overruling the objections.
Right.
But let's see what they're about to get into.
My objection you find annoying. It's very clear that the tone that we get when we make an objection that should be sustained is, what are you doing? That's what we said. You specifically
lower your voice and don't yell at me. I told you.
Hold on, I'm not prepared for this. There's something going on between these two.
That's what we said. You specifically
lower your voice and don't yell at me. I told you before.
So this was today.
This was today. It's just, Core TV, they have this behind some joy.
Why is Rocky standing up? What's his purpose of standing
That's what I said. They look like they're getting ready to jump Lewin. They're ready to fight. Let's see where this goes.
Normal tone of voice.
You got to back it up a little bit. Let's go back, because I didn't see this. Can you back it up just a little bit? Just a little bit
okay.
before when Rocky stand up.
No, they were already standing because they were on break. When they tuned in late because they were already talking.
Do not mention the prosecution first. Here's a quote. On an objection, you overrule. The prosecution accepts their witness committing perjury. It's improper. It's unethical. You said you're not going to tolerate it, and I object. And you make it clear to the jury that my objection you find annoying. It's very clear that the tone that we get when we make an objection that should be sustained is, what are you doing? That's what we said. You specifically
lower your voice and don't yell at me. I told you before. I'll listen to what you say. Speak in a normal tone of voice.
Judge, we're doing the best we can to make sure that this trial
is going on.
They have repeatedly, I've objected, you told them it's improper. You overruled repeated objections where they are saying improper things. You just said a moment ago, this is a direct quote. The prosecution accepts their witness committing perjury. I object. You respond, that's appropriate comment on the evidence. It is not appropriate comment on the evidence, Your Honor. I don't know if you didn't hear it.
I didn't hear that.
So, Judge,
what I heard, I could have been wrong. What I heard was that Mr. Tacopina was describing Relly as committing perjury.
Judge, that's a direct quote. The direct quote was, the prosecution accepts their witness.
They do all this in front of the jury?
No, I don't think so. There's no, they did this, and it's just a little foolish, but I doubt it.
Relly committed extortion. There is no legal.
Do you think the jury's going to ask for what the legal description of extortion is?
Your Honor.
Forcing someone to pay money, that is, quote, extortion.
No, Your Honor.
Go on to something else.
I want to make my record. I mean, you're going to do what you're going to do, but I have a right to make my record. No lawyer can get up here. No lawyer can get up here and tell the jury that a crime has been committed when there is no instruction on that crime.
Right.
When in fact, Your Honor, that's not the legal definition of extortion. We've objected, and the court again is basically telling me, don't worry about it, it doesn't matter. Your Honor, it does matter. After a while, when there are so many of these things, they add up. And when the board is saying, wow, what they don't care about it.
No, I didn't say they don't care.
Well, it seems, Your Honor.
You got to do that, SO.
Why are they all standing?
You got to do that, SO.
Do what?
How you be reading the side things right there.
Yeah, I'm worried. I'm like, what is going on? Something's going on.
The problem is.
I don't agree with you. I think using the
He
word
said, wait for the jackets to
extortion
come off.
What's that?
No, I'm laughing at old bag. Please
Oh.
don't. When
To
I'm laughing
describe
at
the
old bag, just laugh. Old bag is something else. Love you, old bag.
is not improper. I think it's fair comment on the evidence. You, in your rebuttal argument, you can say it wasn't extortion.
Your
You
Honor,
can address it.
Your Honor, the bigger issue, as I said,
What's
is.
going on?
Was repeatedly
Word.
told, do not connect the prosecution to committing corruption.
I'll tell you what.
Oh.
I didn't hear that.
Old bag was right. I thought
What's
old bag was
going on?
joking.
They're getting ready to fight in the court.
I thought old bag was joking. She's serious.
They're
They
getting
took it-
ready. Rocky
Oh,
said he's
shit.
rocking with his attorney.
He took it off too.
This
go.
is
Look like he took his
crazy.
jacket
What
off
on
too.
earth?
Oh shit.
What is going on?
I can't
I'm
wait.
going to ask Kathy for the exact quote. If that's what was said,
Play
I'm
the
gonna
video.
I'm going
I am playing the video.
I don't see the
to sustain
movie.
your objection.
All right.
Why don't you see the video?
I see it now.
What?
I wanted action. I wanted to see
And
the
I
jackets
will
coming off.
apologize for all you want.
Respond, please, on that one issue, not
Yeah.
everything else. Is what I said was, and I agree with what I said, but
I'm surprised Mr. Chad is not taking taking his jacket off to his blazer.
in the context of it, okay? I didn't say this one purpose, I didn't say it yesterday, I didn't say it today. But one thing I said, and it was very.
The thing's about to go down.
The prosecution accepts.
Why is it looking at Mr. Lewin like, what is going on?
What is going on? This is new to me. I have not seen this. This is if you ain't look at Rocky. Yo, he took his jacket off too.
What on earth is going on? What's going
on? Like you
They
said.
are ready to make it shake in the courtroom.
Word.
What?
Let's go. I want to see this. This is
What I mean by that is in regards to one thing, and it's indisputable, Your Honor. It was regarding.
I like his tie though. He got a fly ass tie.
The tape
Who's this, Rocky?
What? That tie is fly. I like that.
This man needs to put his blazer back on. That's all I'm
I know. He's like,
He needs
yo.
to put his blazer back on.
But let's go. You gotta
Okay.
do it slow. You gotta do it slow because I ain't seen this. This is
I've not
exclusive.
seen it either.
This is exclusive. So let's watch this.
They got up, cross-examined Mr. Sajemi, did not ask him if the tape was fake or not. Okay? They then put up transcripts of that tape recording with attributions to Mr. Efron. So that means by that, just by that very fact, they accept the fact that he committed perjury. I'm not saying they support it, but they accept that that witness committed perjury. They have to. There's no, let me finish.
Whoops.
There's no other way.
Hold on. They're all standing. Even Granny out there is standing. She's getting ready for the hands.
What?
Rubbing her hands and everything. This is
Let me
crazy.
finish.
The fuck?
There's no other way for them to move forward unless they say that wasn't perjury, but it was because he said that was fake. We know it wasn't fake, it was real, that was perjury. So by then moving forward with it, arguing that the tape is important for the prosecution, that Efron said these things, that when they cross-examined Mr. Jemmy, that wasn't being a good friend to Efron because he made a tape. All that is doing is.
What made them take their
supporting.
jackets off?
I didn't say that. I didn't say yes.
He's getting ready to fight. He is getting ready to back his lawyer.
What made them take their jackets off though? What made them take their jackets off? I've missed that part.
They're ready to fight, Jerome.
But I'm just saying.
What it is doing
We'll
is
go back in a
accepting
little
it.
bit.
Because they didn't say, we have an issue
Being
with
with the
witnesses in perjury. It's I said they accepted that witnesses committing perjury. That witness committing perjury on that one issue. That's fair comment, Your Honor. It's not inappropriate. It wasn't disparaging counsel. I didn't say Mr. Lewin. I just said they accepted, and that is true. That there's no other way around it.
It is not fair comment. It is completely unethical.
I agree with you.
So,
He ready,
I agree
baby.
with you.
What's that?
Now I'm laughing at Benji. Benji said he ready. He like, yo, he can't throw hands in the
They're
jacket.
about to make it shake.
He's
They're
still
gonna
standing
make
up.
it shake. Ah.
He's still standing up.
Yeah. Oh, I missed a lot of comments. Let me go. Let me go back. So apparently the judge agrees with Lewin.
unethical.
He ain't
What he
playing.
I agree with you.
So, Your Honor.
I agree with you.
What's frightening is Mr. Tacopina just stood up here and basically
Rocky
defended,
ain't
yeah, I
playing.
said it, but I can say it.
He
What's
had
that?
enough. Said Rocky ain't playing. He had enough. I just want to know what made him take his jacket off. But go ahead.
I mean, the lawyer looks
Benji will
like the
tell us.
lawyer's about to fight. So if the lawyer looks like they're about to fight, what
I
are you
know
gonna
you
do?
take your jacket off. It's like what the? I missed
They're
that
ready
part.
to fight too.
I missed that part. I missed that part when they both took their jacket off at the same time. That's like
That's
in the
crazy.
club. You're like, what?
Rocky's ready to fight. That's
What?
crazy.
That's funny.
Doesn't
Wow.
know or care about the law.
You gonna rewind that back
Okay,
when they
so
took the jacket off?
we'll
gonna
go
do
back
that?
eventually. Let's focus on what Lewin is saying.
I
though.
know, but just do
Because
that for me. I want to see when the jacket.
we will
come
go
off.
back, Jerome.
All right,
Hold on,
Thank you,
Jerome.
thank you.
Oh, I know it's your birthday, but you don't have to start acting up now.
I am.
Do you want us to come up here and sing you a happy birthday tomorrow? Or no.
Nah, I'm like you. I heard y'all yesterday. We don't do birthdays. We don't do Valentine's.
All right, we'll wish you a happy birthday on Sunday then. Let's listen to Lewin though, because Lewin is basically saying something that I've said about Tacopina before.
Frightening is Mr. Tacopina just stood up here and basically defended it. Said, yeah, I said it, but I can say it. He doesn't know or care about the law.
I agree with that. Tacopina does not know about the law.
He's
Or
still
does not
standing
know.
up. He's still standing up.
He's ready to make it shake, so I don't know.
Your Honor, when it's happened 25 times in this trial, with the hiding of evidence, with the late discussion, with the
That's what I said. ASAP Rocky got very lucky with this judge. He got very lucky with this judge because the judges that I've practiced before, you show up there, miss this discovery deadlines, you're not getting that evidence in. He got really, really lucky. Really lucky.
late discovery, and with repeated, you told counsel before we started, do not disparage the other side. I said yesterday, you argue what you want about witnesses. You say a witness lied. You do not
Oback says
disparage
he have a
counsel.
prop
You
gun
repeated
now.
it yesterday.
Oback said what? What did
Does he have
Oback
a
say?
prop? She said, "Does he have a prop gun now?"
Baby,
He's standing up.
he's ready to make a shake. That's all I know.
So he's
That
like,
is
"Yo,
all I know.
he used to having a prop gun. He used to the prop gun." Oback is
I
funny.
actually want to see what's the chat saying. Did I miss
You
it?
let
Oh,
us
well.
know. Let us know. Let us know.
He tried to explain how he didn't make mistakes yesterday, which he did. Now he gets up and he's now admitted, yes, I made that comment, here's why it's appropriate. Your Honor, it's not appropriate. It's completely unethical. It is immoral, and it's not professional. And again, Your Honor, the fact that he is getting up here saying, yeah, I said it, here's why, just demonstrates again, he doesn't know the law or doesn't care.
You're disparaging him, right?
I'm disparaging him because, Your Honor, he's not following the
There
rules.
is not to be any disparaging of either side.
Breaking news. Breaking news.
What?
I just said breaking news. Breaking news. I haven't seen this. It's
To
crazy.
stand up here and point out when he was being unethical. The first time the court catches me being unethical, Your Honor, the court knows. That'd be the first time. Court knows. I don't do that. Oh, court knows. Court's already made.
I've heard enough from both of you. I missed the prosecution accepts their witness committing perjury. I don't think that's fair comment on the evidence. I think
That is not fair comment.
What you say? Oh, thank you. Thank you.
I said it, huh?
No, I was just about to tell you to pause it so I hear the lawyer on that. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
All right, let's do this one more time. Never mind. Hold on.
No, you was about to say what the judge, you was about to criticize that.
No, I was just saying pretty much during Tacopina's closing, I paused and I said what he was saying. I've never seen anybody give a closing argument in this manner where they are attacking opposing counsel. Okay. And I don't know why the judge allowed it. I don't know. He might be fed up with Lewin. Something's going on, but I don't know. They were ready to make it shake.
That's an improper statement. It infers that the prosecution is allowing perjury to occur. I'm going to sustain your objection, and I'm going to apologize for overruling it, and then move on. If I were the two of you, I would just move on and not make bring it to the jury's attention. I would point out, though, I told you at the beginning of arguments that if an objection is made, I'm going to do my best to call it as I see it. You have made 17 objections.
Woo!
I have
17.
12. I have.
That's crazy.
He's been writing it down. He's been writing them
Jeez.
down.
Wow.
5. I'm doing the best I can. I will continue to do the best I can, and that's all I can say.
I just want to put on the record that, these remarks about being unethical is not just about
Dang, the judge is about to take off his robe too. They're about to make it shake.
Word. Don't let him go in his boot.
What's that?
Don't let him go in his boot.
Man.
He got a gun. I'm pretty sure he got a knife on one side. He got a gun on the other.
Man, they have something going on out there. They have something going on.
Yes, they are. This is a lawyer who asked the perfect jury for a stipulation that a shooting range was not in California, when either he knew it was in California or had no idea that it was in California. Okay? So he literally asked for a stipulation for a jury that he knew was not true or didn't know if it was true. And that's unethical. That's
What are you
unethical.
talking about?
This is a guy who
He
the Ninth
pleading.
Circuit just said,
Taco
Okay,
pleading. He pleading.
I'm tired. I'm glad this trial is coming to an end because these two insufferable. I cannot stand them. And I don't know, are those little kids listening to these folks bicker and argue and fight? Are the
Hopefully
kids
not.
in court today?
Hopefully not.
Oh my goodness.
said lied to a jury in the Brantford case.
Your Honor,
So I don't want to hear about him.
One more thing out of him, and we air everything that's happened in this case, which the court's aware of. Stop. He might want to stop.
Wait,
Wow.
what? Sorry.
Look at the judge, yo.
What is going? I have never seen.
Me either.
I've never seen attorneys behave in this manner.
I'm surprised
What?
the internet is not blowing up with this right here. This is crazy.
This is so crazy.
Which the court's aware of. Stop. He might want to stop.
Wait,
Your Honor, this is a guy who didn't know if it was true. And that's unethical. That's unethical. And this is a guy who the Ninth Circuit just said lied to a jury in the Brantford case.
Your Honor,
So I don't want to hear about him.
one more thing out of him, and we air everything that's happened in this case.
we hear everything that has happened in this case.
Oh,
Wow.
oh, shit. Oh, back
There-
like he threw his hands up like he was praying, like he was about to go baptize us. Like, let's go.
Listen, I don't know. I need them to air it all out. Like, let it all out.
Word. This is crazy.
Let it all out.
Look at
What's that?
look at Rocky at this whole thing. We gotta watch the whole thing. Watch Rocky. He done changed his glasses and everything. Let's go.
The
Damn.
court's
What's
aware
going
of.
on?
Stop. He might want to stop.
I'm so grateful.
You should be, Joe.
Oh,
Let's take a break.
You should be.
don't tell the court to pull me out as a liar.
Wait, what? They're talking to each. I mean, this is a perfect display. I don't know.
Wow.
I'm so
Wow.
grateful.
You
That's
should
okay.
be, Joe.
Can you rewind that just a little bit? I want to see because this is unbelievable. I ain't watched this. And,
Jerome, I'm gonna get going in a bit. I'm giving you like 5 minutes.
All right. So just
Hold
go
on.
back to when they took their jacket off.
Yeah, hold on. I want to
see.
see I want to hear what Tacopina is saying.
Let's take a
So
break.
can we go when they took the jackets off?
Yes,
Can we
bro.
go
Hold
now?
on.
Court to pull me out as a liar.
What?
You should be.
Don't tell the court to pull me out as a liar.
I wonder what Tacopina did. Now I really want to know what Tacopina did.
I'm so scared of you.
Stop it!
Yeah, hold on.
I'm so scared of you.
Stop it!
That
Who's that?
is
The judge that said
crazy.
stop it? That's the judge?
Yeah, that is completely insane.
Oh my God.
Completely insane.
That is crazy. I wish I'd have seen this live.
That's insane.
We go to the jackets.
That's
That
what
ain't
I'm
that far
doing.
back. It
Jerome,
ain't that far back.
Jerome, calm down. Okay.
Here's a quote, on an objection, you overrule. The prosecution accepts their witness committing perjury. It's improper, it's unethical, you said you're not gonna tolerate it, and I object, and you make it clear to the jury that my objection you find annoying. It's very clear that the tone that we get when we make an objection that should be sustained is, what are you doing? That's what was said. You specifically.
Lower your voice and don't yell at me. I told you before, I'll listen to what you say, speak in a normal
Who
tone
said
of
don't
voice.
yell at me?
Judge, you're doing the best you can to make sure that
This
this
is
trial is
hilarious.
ethically conducted.
Don't yell at me.
They have repeatedly, I objected, you told them it's improper. You overruled repeated objections where they are saying improper things. He just said a moment ago, this is a direct quote, the prosecution accepts their witness committing perjury. I object, you respond,
Love
that's
you, old
appropriate
man.
comment on the evidence. It is not appropriate comment on the evidence, Your Honor. I don't know if you didn't hear it.
I didn't hear that.
So Judge,
What I heard, I could have been wrong, what I heard was that Mr. Tacopina was describing Relly as committing perjury.
Judge, that's a direct quote. The direct quote was, the prosecution accepts their witness committing perjury. Here's another. Relly committed extortion. There is no legal.
Extortion. Damn, the judge said that.
Do you think the jury's going to ask
hold on,
what
hold
the
on.
legal
SO.
description of extortion is?
Yeah.
The judge
Your Honor.
just said that really. Did you hear what the judge
No,
said?
the judge did not say that. This is Lewin repeating what Tacopina said during his.
So the judge
briefing.
just did not say that really did extortion. The judge did not say that just now.
No, that's Lewin talking.
No, the judge said that.
No, Jerome,
The
that's
judge,
Lewin
just
talking.
go back three.
Just
Just go
rewind.
back three. Go back three. Go back 3 seconds. 3, 5,
Accepts
6,
their
7
witness
seconds.
committing perjury.
He
Here's
said
another.
it.
Relly committed extortion.
That
Who
is
said that?
Lewin
All
talking.
right. You're right. You're
And
right.
Lewin is referring to what
All right. You're right. You're right.
I don't know,
You're right.
Tacopina said in
I'm
closing.
sorry. You're right.
There is no legal.
Do you think the jury's going to ask for what the legal description of extortion is?
Your Honor.
Forcing someone to pay money, that is quote extortion.
Your Honor.
Go on to something else.
No, I want to make my record. I mean, you're going to do what you're going to do, but I have a right to make my record. No lawyer can get up here. No lawyer
Yeah,
can
I've
get
not
up here
seen it.
and tell the jury that a crime has been committed when there is no instruction on that crime. When in fact, Your Honor, that's not the legal definition of extortion. We've objected, and the court again is basically telling me, don't worry about it, it doesn't matter. Your Honor, it does matter after a while, when there are so many of these things, they add up. And when the board is saying, well, what they don't care about it.
No, I didn't say they don't care.
It's Your Honor, it's improper argument. And the problem is.
I don't agree with you. I think using the word quote extortion to describe the conduct is not improper. I think it's fair comment on the evidence. You, in your rebuttal argument, you can say it wasn't extortion.
Your
You
Honor,
can address it.
Your Honor, the bigger issue, as I said, is the court was repeatedly told them, do not connect.
That's
prosecution
crazy.
to
Why are
the
they even
tell you what,
standing up? That's
I
all.
didn't hear that.
I guess that's how they do it at Tacopina's law firm.
I'm going to ask Kathy for the exact quote. If that's what was said, I'm going to sustain your objection, and I will apologize for overruling.
Judge, can I respond, please, on that one issue, not
Yeah.
everything else you said. What I said was, and I agree with what I said, but understand the context of it, okay? I didn't say this more perfect, I didn't say it yesterday, I didn't say it today. The one thing I said, and it was very common, was the prosecution accepts their witness committing perjury. And what I mean by that is in regards to one thing, and it's indisputable, Your Honor. It was regarding Relly saying the tape was fake. The tape was fake. They got up, cross-examined Mr. Sajemi, did not ask him if the tape was fake or not, okay? They then put up transcripts of that tape recording with attributions to Mr. Efron. So that.
The prosecution gets to decide how to cross-examine. You cannot determine or decide what questions they should ask.
Means by that, just by that very fact, they accept the fact that he committed perjury. I'm not saying they support it, but they accept that that witness committed perjury. They have to. Let me finish.
Okay.
There's no other way for them to move forward unless they say,
What's going on over here? Like, we're trying to throw hands in court.
hey, that wasn't perjury, but it was because he said that was fake. We know it wasn't fake. It was real. That was perjury.
Mm-hmm.
So by then moving forward with it, arguing that the tape is important for the prosecution, that Efron said these things, that when they cross-examined Mr. Jemmy, that wasn't being a good friend to Efron because he made a tape. All that is doing is, I'd say it's subordinate. It's different. I would never say that. I didn't say it yesterday. What it is doing is accepting it because they didn't say, we have an issue with this. He's been hurt.
I know. I'm interested in finding out what Brooklyn has to say about this because Brooklyn has said before that Tacopina is dirty. He had. I did notice a lot of his tactics, which I don't necessarily agree with.
Yeah,
But
Brooklyn would be good on this conversation, I would say.
yeah, but for the closing, I pointed it out that Tacopina was being improper.
It's accepted.
Yeah.
They accepted that
I would say out of
hurt.
character too.
I don't know what his character is. I just know that he was saying things in
He
closing
seems
arguments.
desperate. He seems desperate to me. But let's
I
go.
don't know. That might be his way. I cannot, people
Seems
try
desperate.
differently.
He seems like he this is out of his element. Just in my opinion, I have no clue because, like you said, Brooklyn, he watches a lot more trials than me. But he seems like he's out of his element, and he's actually he's just out of his element. It seems like to me. But let's
I
go.
know. The one thing I know for a fact that I've said before, Tacopina does not know the rules of evidence.
What say it again?
Tacopina does not know the rules of evidence. He does not know the law of evidence. He may be successful. He may be, but that's what I said before.
Why would you say that?
Because he doesn't. It's
Or
obvious.
give one example of how
He does not know how to state basic grounds for objecting. He doesn't know.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Backwards.
And even if he knew his rules, he would know that his statements were improper. I think he got up here and he reiterated what he said because before he responded, the judge was of the opinion that his comments were not improper. But the judge reversed course when he actually heard or, realized what Tacopina was saying.
On that one issue. That's fair comment, Your Honor. It's not inappropriate. It wasn't disparaging counsel. I didn't say Mr. Lewin. I just said they accepted, and that is true. That there's no other way around it.
It is not fair comment. It is completely unethical.
I agree with you.
So, Your Honor,
I agree with you.
what's frightening is Mr. Tacopina just stood up here and basically defended, said, yeah, I said it, but I can say it. He doesn't know or care about the law. That is clear. And Your Honor, when it's happened 25 times in this trial, with the hiding of evidence, with the late discovery,
He's still standing up.
and with repeated, you told counsel before we started, do not disparage.
And even the ladies, they're ready to go. They are ready to go. Make it shake.
The other side. I said yesterday, you argue
He
what's
messed
wrong
up.
about witnesses. You say a witness lied. You do not disparage counsel.
Taco
You
messed
repeated
up.
it yesterday. He tried to explain how he didn't make mistakes yesterday, which he did. Now he gets up and he's now admitted, yes, I made that comment, here's why it's appropriate. Your Honor, it's not appropriate. It's completely unethical. It is immoral, and it's not professional. And again, Your Honor, the fact that he is getting up here saying, yeah, I said it, here's why, just demonstrates that he doesn't know the law or doesn't care.
You're disparaging him, right?
I'm disparaging him because, Your Honor, he's not following the
There is not to be any disparaging of either side.
The jury's not here. I have every right, obligation, and duty to stand up here and point out when he was being unethical. The first time the court catches me being unethical, Your Honor, the court knows. That'd be the first time. Court knows. I don't do that. Court knows. Court's already made.
I've heard enough from both of you. I missed the prosecution accepts their witness committing perjury.
He messed
I don't
up,
think that's fair
Olberg.
comment on the evidence. I think that's an improper statement. It infers that the prosecution is allowing perjury to occur. I'm gonna sustain your objection, and I'm gonna apologize for overruling it.
Wait, hold on.
and then
So,
move on.
what did it say?
I work
Did you
with
catch
two-
that? Oh,
What?
did you catch that?
What?
When he said that somebody's, can you rewind that part? 'Cause that didn't.
Just say I can tell you what.
It's so tell me what he said. Yeah, because that didn't make sense. That went over my head, and my brain works like that. It's like you did this,
What?
that, the other. Go ahead. Say
Girl,
what he just said.
This is not time for you and Tacopina's tactics, okay? It's past my bedtime, way past my bedtime. I'm trying to get to the part where they're yelling at each other.
I'm
There's
trying
a lot
to
coming
hire
from
a
allowing
lawyer.
perjury to occur. I'm gonna sustain your objection, and I'm gonna apologize for overruling it, and then move on. If I were the two of you, I would, just
The
move
first
on
one he had was best.
and not make bring it to the jury's attention. I would point out, though, I told you at the beginning of arguments that if an objection is made, I'm going to do my best to call it as I see it. You have made.
That is crazy. So Lewin said that the steroids are really affecting you. That is crazy. This is ugh. Yeah.
17 objections. I have overruled
He
12.
actually
I
said
have
that?
sustained 5. I'm doing the best I can. I will continue to do the best I can, and that's all I can say.
I just want to put on the record that, these remarks about being unethical, I've just about had it with him. This from a
Headed. Okay. All right.
lawyer who, and I just stated yesterday on it, this from a lawyer who asked for a jury for a stipulation that a shooting range was not in California, when either he knew it was in California or had no idea that it was in California. Okay? So he literally asked for a stipulation from a jury
They're both insufferable in my books.
that he knew was not true or didn't know if it was true. And that's unethical. That's unethical. And this is a guy who, the Ninth Circuit just said lie to a jury in the Branford case.
Your Honor,
So
Your
I
Honor,
want to
Your
hear
Honor.
about him.
One more thing out of him, and we air everything that's happened in this case, which the court's aware of.
Stop.
He might want to.
I want to know what Tacopina did in this case. I'd like to know because Lewin said the court is aware of it. I'd like to. They need to go out. Listen, they added everybody to the group chat. They might as well air everything out. Air it out.
Stop.
I'm so correct.
You should be, Joe.
Oh,
Let's take a break.
Man.
You should be.
Let's put a closed caption on.
Jesus Christ.
Don't tell the courts that told me I was a liar. I'm so scared of you.
Stop it.
Old Bag made that stuff up. I was waiting to hear them talking about steroids and everything else. She's something else. Okay. Jerome, closing arguments, please.
Close the argument. Tacopina, he failed. He failed Rocky. He failed him.
In what sense? We don't even have the verdict.
He failed him. He is not really. I'm pretty sure with those glasses that you didn't play at the end, he shaded him. What they call them? The hater shades? The hater shades back in the day. When you put the shades on, the hater shades, he shaded his own lawyer. That's what I gotta say.
Okay. Well, baby, I do not know what to say. I'd like to hear from Benji.
Hater shades. He hater shaded his own lawyer.
Listen, I did not expect it to be as fiery as it was, but it definitely was that and more.
Would you hire Taco?
Absolutely not. He doesn't know the rules of evidence.
Thank you.
The basics you need as an attorney, if you're going to be a trial attorney in a criminal court, at least know criminal procedure and know the rules of evidence. If you don't know the rules of evidence, then I guess you have to engage in tactics. But you know, and that's a difference for me. I watch these trials because I'm focused more so on the law and procedure, but I don't know. Listen, Jerome, I did not expect all of that. Shout out to Old Bag though for that timestamp. Old Bag
Word.
came through with a timestamp. That
Love
was
you all back. Love you all back.
sheesh. I do not know. All right, so what's your schedule looking like on Sunday?
Jerome?
Yes, Jerome.
Hey, even if I'm mobile, I still got the internet, so
Oh, okay. Well, I don't have an actual time. I know the folks on the East Coast, I have to consider you guys. Not on the East, I'm sorry, the West Coast. I was thinking of coming up early, just because it's gonna be a
on
long.
Sunday?
Yeah, I want to come up early on Sunday because we have to finish up. We'll have to finish up. What is this? Thursday, because we're still not done with Thursday, and I've not watched any proceedings from Friday at all. So it's
Yeah.
gonna take quite some time.
Well, anything with you, SO, is going to be fun. I mean, you can go back to Mickey Mouse and people are going to watch you. If you go to Mickey Mouse or
It's
Goofy
something
Goofy,
else.
people are going to watch you because we love you for that. I mean, you could just say the topic is going to be Hoofy Goofy. We're going to watch you.
Jerome is something else. Well, thank you, Jerome, and I absolutely missed you. Okay, it was good having you up here with me. Um, Shout out to Benji's girlfriend. Shout out to
Shout out to
Fever,
Benji, this guy
all
right here.
that, Brooklyn, Cali, Jason. Listen, real thing. Hopefully, real thing is fine.
Where is Real Thing at?
Yeah,
When's the
hopefully
last
she's
time you
good.
heard from her? Is she okay?
On my birthday.
Oh, okay, because Real Thing. And Real Thing is one of, man, she's a real one now. Real Thing. Because me and you only call her Real Thing. She goes by a different name and we're not gonna say it, but we call her a Real Thing. We call her Real
Yeah,
Thing. And shout out to Allie, you know what I'm saying? But the replay crew, just like me.
yeah. Shout out to the replay crew.
And always shout out to Sarah. Even
Big shout out to Sarah.
always shout out to Sarah. And
Big
Sarah
shout
is
out to Sarah.
always word. Always shout out to Sarah.
Yeah.
But
All right, folks. So everybody have a great Saturday. We'll reconvene on Sunday. I don't have a time yet, but I'll
you ain't
schedule
got a
it.
time yet. All right. So
Yeah,
we'll
I'll
look
schedule
for
at
it.
least an hour in advance. So maybe I don't know. We'll see. I don't want to throw out a time out there and then I'm in bed sleeping.
Right.
So
And
yeah,
shout out to Benji and his girlfriend because
shout
I
out to
know he's
Benji as
still
well.
watching. I know he's still watching. So Benji, you
Who's
tell
that? I'm
your
sorry.
girl Benji, you tell your girlfriend that you in there, that you rocks with us.
All right. All right, folks. Have a great Saturday. I won't be here on Saturday, but and big birthday to Jerome. Jerome is gonna do it 52 big, okay?
Big. You know what?
52 big.
Hey, truthfully, what time is it? What time is it?
I
Because
know it's
I'm
like,
probably gonna go over on Flesh if he's still there. Because
yeah,
I gotta shout out at 12 o'clock, and I'm gonna be out. I'm about to go to bed, but I got to shout out to
yeah.
something at 12
You have
o'clock.
21 minutes. I need to call it a night, though. I need to get
Nah,
my
no, I ain't worried about that. I
yeah.
just letting it know. Yo, I love you, SO. I love you, SO. I love what you do. You are like an inspiration to us to where like
You're
even
going to
I
law
don't
school?
nah that and just your personality of
uh,
being the person that you are and um I I hope that you be the same person because it don't worry about views and nothing like that because you are very genuine and for me and I think I talked for everybody else that we can actually say that we will be among the first that you will because
Jerome,
the first
you're
that
funny.
don't cut me off because you're very modest and I know you don't like a lot of like you said when I saw you last night you said you don't like to do happy birthdays and stuff like that We can understand that. You don't like for people to say happy birthday. You don't like for people to do this, that, and the other. I'm the same way. But I want to acknowledge you as a person and let you know that we appreciate you as a person. And you actually, we look forward to you. And even though the family didn't go like the family wanted to go,
Oh, you're making it sound like it's my
no,
birthday.
I'm just saying that we love you. We love you. And I could say that everybody makes mistakes, and hopefully you have in your heart to actually forgive, because you're such a great person
I'm not
to
Jesus.
where
bro.
you're such a great person that you would be the perfect person to make somebody better. So don't use your gift. Use your gift to make people better.
All right. Thank you, Jerome.
I love you.
Thank you. Love you too, Jerome. Have a good night, man, and have a fantastic birthday. All right. I wish. Oh, never mind. I have your email. I can wish you a happy birthday there. So
Yeah,
yeah,
I know.
yeah. I mean, that's gonna come later on because right now I'm gonna do this laundry. I'm gonna clean up my kitchen. I'm gonna get this baby needs to be in bed. I'm gonna talk to my man for a little bit. So
Oh, a shout out to your man.
shout out to my man. Big shout out to my man, okay? He called me this morning and made me uncomfortable.
I know old bag is eating this up. I'm not even watching the dang on
Yeah.
the things, but shout out to your man. I know old bag will
Big
eat
shout
that
out
up.
to my man. All right, Benji said, have a good birthday, and Benji said, good live. Thank you for watching, Benji, and thank
Love
you
you,
for the
Benj.
support.
Word.
All right. All right, folks. So we are out. All right.
Love,
We're
love.